Good afternoon, students. Today's topic is multiple process scheduling and thread scheduling. We have already learned what is process scheduling and what are the different algorithms for process scheduling. And now, if you have more than one CPUs, how the processor scheduling will be. More than one CPU means they can share the load, right? And there are two type of multiple process scheduling. First one is asymmetric multiprocessing. Second one is symmetric multiprocessing. And asymmetric multiprocessing is there is one system or one processor, and that processor will act as the master server, and that processor will take all decisions, the scheduling decision, IO processing, all system activities, everything is handled by that processor, and that process known as master server. All other processors will be executing only user code, and it is very simple because only one processor is going to access the data structures. Second one is symmetric multiprocessing. Symmetric multiprocessing, each processor is self-scheduling and there will be one ready queue. Either that ready queue will be common to all processor or separate processors will be having separate ready queue. And the scheduler will be examining that ready queue to select the process from the ready queue. Next topic is processor affinity. Processor affinity is because of invalidating caches. Systems try to avoid migration of process from one process to another and try to keep a process running on the same processor. And there are two types of processor affinity. Soft affinity and hard affinity. Soft affinity is one process is allocated to one processor but not guaranteeing it will do so. And hard affinity allows a process to specify a subset of processors. On those processors, that process can execute. Next topic is thread scheduling. Now we learn what is process scheduling, right? Now we are going to see how to schedule the threads. So, first let us see what is contention scope. Contention scope is the basic way of thread scheduling, and there are two types of contention scope. One is PCS and another one is SCS, process contention scope and system contention scope. Process contention scope is for user thread and system contention scope is for kernel thread. And there are pthreads identifies the following contention scope values. Pthread scope process schedule thread using PCS scheduling, and second one is PCS scope system, that is schedules thread using SCS scheduling. And the first one is pthread scope process policy schedules the user level thread onto available low weight process, and this low weight process information will be there in the thread library, and it can be used for scheduler activations. And the second one, pthread scope system scheduling policy will create and bind an LWP for each user level thread on many to many systems, effectively mapping thread using the one-to-one policy. And there are these are the two functions which will be using for setting and getting the contention scope policies: pthread attr set scope and pthread attr get scope. First one is used for setting the thread contention scope, and second one is for getting the thread contention scope. And there are two parameters. First parameter pointing to the attributes of the first thread, attributes of the thread, and second parameter for the pthread attr set scope will be used to set the attribute. And here also first pthread attr get scope, first parameter is used to point to the attribute of the thread, and second parameter also a pointer is used to get the scope, or get the contention scope of that particular thread. And let us see one pthread scheduling example. See here, first of all, these threads are defined as 5. So 5 times that 5 threads are creating. Here we are using some functions. So first function is in pthread attr init ampersand attr. This is the function is used to get the default attribute of that particular thread. And second function is pthread attr set scope with the two parameters, attr and pthread scope system. This particular function is used to set the scheduling algorithm to process or system. And third function is pthread attr set schedule policy with the two parameters, attr shad other. And this one is used to set the scheduling policy, any policy, FIFO or round robin, anything. And here num thread is already we have defined as 5. So 5 threads are creating here. We know what is pthread create function, right? Using that 5 threads are creating, and the scheduling is working based on SCS scheduling algorithm. Hope all of you understood the topic. Thank you all.